Hello, my fellow Nixies and the world. I am Prime Minister Austin Elsler of the Kingdom of Nix, here today in the month of March in the year of 2022. What I have here today are two bills that will be signed into law. Throughout the entire month of March, only two bills were signed into law. I will read them all to you, and since they are on my desk, that means they have passed through the unicameral or House of Representatives, whichever it was then. And I will officially sign it physically into law, and it'll actually be physically official this time instead of verbally official. So, let's begin. House Joint Resolution 1. This was our very first House Joint Resolution. A joint resolution regarding proposing to declare citizens as either active or inactive in the Queen of Nix. The sponsors are me, Her Majesty Queen Breckenridge I, and I believe he was a senator at the time. Yes, he was a Senator Brenton Ross. Those are the three sponsors. Oh, wow, the bill request number was actually out of order. That's okay, I can fix that in the future. This bill reads, the executive and supremacy branches will work together to decide who is considered active or inactive in Queen of Nix activities. Part 2. Active citizens are citizens that have done one or more of three things per year, are eligible to vote in national polls, and will be contacted by government officials frequently. Part 3. Inactive citizens are citizens that do not do one or more of the three things per year and are ineligible to vote in national polls and or be contacted by government officials, but they are always eligible to vote in county-wide polls. But as citizens of Nix, they will not lose their citizenship. Part 4, this one's in bold. The three things citizens should do to be declared active are communication, giving suggestions, and donations. For A, communication is done when the citizen generally talks with other citizens about anything every day on any topic. For B, giving suggestions is done by citizens giving suggestions to the government or anyone that will benefit the Queen of Nix or the individual. For C, donations are done by citizens who voluntarily donate money to the Treasury to help the Queendom fulfill its quest to become a nation and have a functioning government. They can also donate money monthly or yearly by signing the voluntary taxation contract constituted in Article 3 of the Constitution. For D, for inactive citizens that want to become active again, all they simply have to do is one of those three things at any time of the year. That's all. Simple as that. Yeah, and the point of this is that at this time, which is March of 2022, right? This by the way, these two bills were passed on the same day as well. The day is March 12th, 2022. So, anyways, the reason we proposed this is because we were or yeah, we were getting tired of citizens not being as active when we really need their help, especially when they're registered voters as well. Maybe. I don't think they were registered voters at this time, actually. We were trying to get them to vote, and they couldn't vote on anything. And, of course, this was also a struggle when you try to get more people into our small government to help with the functions and whatnot. So this is the reason why we proposed this bill, and of course I signed it into law, as I am a sponsor of it and the author. So I'm going to go ahead and sign this bill into law, physically. Here we are, and House Joint Resolution 1 has been signed into law. Alrighty. The second and last bill of the month of March. Alright, let's see what we got here. House Bill 11. This act will establish one position in the legislative branch called representative, and it shall be included in the unicameral. One second while I check the clarification of these bills real quick. My apologies. I just want to Just want to double check. Something felt off to me, but we are good, so we're going to continue. All right. Get my Twitch thing back up here. Here we go. All right. Sorry about that. House Bill 11. This act will establish one position in the legislative branch called representative, and it shall be included in the unicameral. Sponsor me. This bill reads, Article 1, the position. Part 1, the position shall henceforth be called representative. Part 2, the representative is a nationally elected position that represents the people. Part 3, all unicameral rules apply to the representative during unicameral sessions. Oh, I remember this bill. Part 4, the representative shall have a 1-year term, and the incumbent will be eligible for re-election. Part 5, the representative can only be impeached if the people call for a vote of no confidence. Once a nationwide majority vote is reached, the unicameral shall proceed with the impeachment process. Article 2, Elections. Part 1, the representative must be elected every year on September 21st, which is our founding day. Part 2, if there are 3 or more candidates that signed up to run for election, then the voting process will be done by ranked choice voting. If there are not 3 or more candidates, then it will be done with a normal voting process, which is winner take all. Part 3, the Prime Minister is in charge of ensuring every single active citizen gets the ability to exercise their right to vote and shall make no order negatively affecting it. Yep. Part 4, the unicameral can decide on the location where the paper ballots can be casted by the population. We never used them. For citizens that are too far away from the selected location or is unavailable to cast his or her ballot, the unicameral must give the citizens the right to send their ballot by mail or have their ballot be digitally delivered to the executive branch and have the receiver be followed and recorded casting the ballot for the citizen that cannot do it physically. I'm sure you probably know the reason why we have specifically said those things in that part. Part 5. The unicameral shall make no laws negatively affecting these rights or rules bestowed upon them. Article 3. Candidates. Part 1. The candidates must sign up to run for the position 6 months in advance. The deadline will be August 31st. Part 2. Candidates must be 18 years old or older, must be a citizen of the Kingdom of Nix, and must be an active citizen to run for the position. Article 4. Non-partisanship. Part 1. The candidates must not run their election campaigns on a partisan basis, meaning they are not allowed to express nor praise the political party they are in and cannot speak ill of or praise or express anything about any other political parties. Part 2. Political parties cannot publicly praise or speak ill of any candidate, including their own, over partisan basis. Part 3. Candidates cannot publicly announce what political party they are in. That tells you how very anti-partisan we are. So, obviously I'm the sponsor of this bill, so I am signing this bill into law on March 12th. Of 2022. House Bill 11 is physically law. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all the bills of the month of March in the year 2022. I will see you in the next month of April. How many bills will the unicameral pass next month? Hopefully it's not a lot. But it probably is. Good day.